Atkinson. He has runners there. He has Telford again. Howdo, ladies and gents, and welcome to York City Football Manager 2017 with me, Freddie Adu. How are you doing? Well, I've got a fair bit to catch you up. We're starting on the transfer screen because there's been a few ins and outs that I just wanted to bring you up to speed on. Now, the only real out of any importance is Christian Magoma to Kidderminster because he wasn't getting played. Well, let's actually go into him, actually. He wasn't getting played. And he was starting to kick up a bit of stink. Now, if you remember when I signed him as a young lad. And I signed him based on his very strong physicals. His pace, his balance, I said pace when I went on acceleration, but you know what I mean? His general speed and that strength and 6'2". But his defensive stats haven't really gone up and his mentals are still very weak. So I don't really like playing him. When I have played him, he hasn't played well. Despite what this says here for Kidderminster, where he's got a 7.5 on debut. But for me, he never really did it. So I wasn't playing him. He started kicking up a stink. He was unhappy. He was causing a fuss. So, I got rid of him on a free to Kidderminster, who are, whereabouts are you in the pyramid? Vanarama National League North. That's below his level. He deserves to be higher than that. But he should do well there. So maybe he can... I don't know, maybe we can get his career back on track. But League One, he certainly wasn't going to play for me. And there's been a few ins as well, all on free transfers. One of them from Roman, Halagia Christensen, who I couldn't afford to scout because of where he was. Let me go into him properly. Couldn't afford to scout him. And yeah, it was a gamble that I took, and it doesn't look like he's going to pay off because he has no potential whatsoever. I went for him purely because of the fact that he's 17 years old and had good mental stats, apart from positioning and actually concentration. For like a poacher, if you want to make him a poacher, he's got decent stats and decent starting finishing as well. Thought it was worth the risk on him because I could get him for nothing and pay him £170 a week, which doesn't really do anything, on a 1-year contract. And it was a risk and it didn't pay off. But then there's Jake Barrett, who I brought in, who's a centre-back. He's actually, he could probably do all right in the team right now. He's not going to, though. He's got decent defensive stats, starting better than Magoma. His physicals are okay and his mentals are okay. He's 18 years old. He has potential through the roof. I might well send him on loan, or I might just leave him in the under-23s for now, / under-18s, and see how he gets on. And then there's Raheem Hanley, who I've brought in as a competitor for the left-back spot, because he's a very good all-round left-back. He's got good pace, very good pace, good physicals in general. He can cross, he can dribble, he can tackle, he can mark a bit. His mentals are all right. He's 24 years old. He's got plenty of room to grow, and my coaches think he will. So a competitor in there for Maguire and maybe a replacement for Whittle, but I still like Whittle. I'm still going to keep him around. And so enough of that. I have been stalling a little bit because now it's time to look. It's time to look at the league table and... actually, let's look at schedule first, shall we? Let's look at schedule because, we're smashing it. So, this is where we left off in the last episode, but it looks a little different. Yes, it does. After the last episode, I exited the game without saving because I was on autopilot, and I only realised as soon as I clicked the word no what I'd done. So I replayed these games, and thankfully the first one ended the exact same scoreline, 1-1. Only Jacob Mellis scored our goal, rather than who scored it originally? Oh, Mavi, wasn't it? Mavi Didi. And then against Hull, I think we lost 2-0 first time round. We lost 3-1 second time round. So yeah, whatever. But Jacob Mellis scoring our goal, well, that becomes a bit of a theme. He has been let's look at him. He has been phenomenal. I brought him in as I was thinking as cover for Chris, because he could play box to box reasonably well. Because of injuries, because Ian got injured. You remember Ian Carlo Poveda? He got injured. So I haven't been able to play him. Here in Cam. And, well, fucking look. Got 9 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, 4 Man of the Match awards, 7.76 average rating. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. He is phenomenal. He's been scoring some free kicks and stuff as well. It's been great. So next game after the episode, away at Charlton, who were I think 1-9 on to win. We beat them 6-1. Mavi scored twice. Telford got a hat trick, and Clovis got a goal. Telford is another one. 9 games, 7 goals, 3 assists, 3 man of the match awards, 7.53 average in the league. Well, just let's look at Mavi as well while we're here. Mavi, 8 games, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7.38 average in the league. That front three has been incredible. Home game against Chesterfield, Mellis with a direct free kick goal. A few minutes after he hit a free kick against the post. Bolton, a penalty and a direct free kick for Mellis. Unstoppable. Now, Mansfield, we faced Mansfield when they were bottom of the league. So we actually did very well not to lose. Because if any of you have played this game, you know, if you come up against bottom of the league, it doesn't matter where you are in the league. If you're playing against bottom, it's very difficult to actually win. And Andy Little with the goal. Came on as a sub and snatched the equaliser for us. And a few minutes later, had a golden chance to win it and he fluffed it. I don't think he's cut out for this level. It's really sad, but I don't think he's going to do it for us anymore. Checker trade, I believe we came from behind in this one. Oh no, we didn't. Just all the goals came late on. So this was boring as hell. Then they got a man sent off. And then 3 goals in 3 minutes. Pretty crazy stuff at the end. But crazy stuff in our favour. Luis Silva and Jake Cassidy, that was a full rotation team, as you can see here. Luton away, didn't look great when they went ahead, but Telford got straight back in it. Mavi just after half-time, and then Mellis sealed the victory. Wickham, Telford, only goal. Not a great performance, but a good defensive performance, that one. Carlisle, when we played Carlisle, they were 24th. They were bottom. So we did very well not to lose this match. Went 1-0 down, equalised quickly. Went 2-1 up, they equalised quickly, but then Mavi won it towards the end. And then Burton Albion, comfortable 3-0 home win. Adrian Michael, who is another one that's been outstanding. The young regen that we're loaning from Man City, I really want to make this a permanent signing because his physicals are very good, his mentals are very good, and his defensive stats are great for an 18-year-old. He's played 8 games, he's scored a goal, but he's on a 7.53 average rating at centre-back. Phenomenal stuff. So in this episode, we will face Colchester away from home, who are currently 9th. They've just fallen recently, though. They were, I think, 5th a couple of weeks ago. And then at home against Rotherham, who are 4th. And the team I support. So, 2 big games. 2 games where this run could potentially fall apart. We are undefeated in the league. If we look at the table. 9 games played, 7 games won, 2 draws, no defeats, goal difference of 15. 3 points clear at the top, 6 points clear of the playoffs. Did you expect that? Honestly, did you expect this to be happening? Because I sure as shit didn't. Told Franny about this earlier, about our form this early in the season, and he's pegging me to get 3 promotions in our first 3 years. That would be unprecedented. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We could very well find ourselves down this end in a few months' time should this run fall apart. Hopefully, though, it won't. Let's find out. So if we just take a look at this column here, Keller is the only one in our first 11 that's below a 7 average rating for the season. And to be honest, it was because we've been dominating a lot of games, so he's been getting like 6.7s, 6.8s, because he hasn't had a whole lot to do in a lot of these games. But other than that, I mean, Rooney 7.2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 2, 1, 7, 5, 3. All above 7, all comfortably above 7, apart from maybe OV. But just, I found it really difficult to rotate this team because they're all just on such fantastic form, and that has left quite a lot of people getting Mardy. It isn't only Magoma who has been getting Mardy because he's not playing. Sonny Bradley, I'm afraid, might be the next one because he actually came out because he was the only one that wasn't performing all that well. He's come out for Luis Silva, who, as you can see, has started very well indeed. So he might well maintain that place. I was a little nervous about having a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old as my centre-back, so that's why I had Sonny in there. But they seem to be doing fine. I mean, yes, they're both young, but, you know, Adrian is in there with these mental stats. He can definitely lead Lewis, even though he's the younger of the two, which is odd. Apologies if you can hear my washing machine right now. Apologies, I forgot it was on. Shit. This is what happens when you have a really old washing machine and poorly fitted cupboards, but it's a rented flat. What am I going to do? So Raheem Hanley, despite playing very well, hasn't really managed to break into the team that much, just because Joe Maguire's also been doing really well. I have been rotating that spot a little, but other than that, O'Hanlon's played a few. Ian comes on quite a lot. Other than that, I haven't changed the team much, which I'm well aware that this is going to be bad news when people start getting Mardy. Vera's been getting Mardy, that's the other one as well. Yeah, Vera and Lawless both been getting Mardy. They're like a football, but the team's doing too well, and I'm actually going to roll with this exact team right now. So Colchester are still favourites because they're at home and they are on paper the stronger side, but not by much at all. If you scale the odds up, they'd be 12-8, so they're not favourites by very much at all. And the police, the press think we've got enough to see them off. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. Any players we recognise, guys? No. I'm going to tell them to pick up where they left off with that really convincing 3-0 win. And then I'm going to passionately have faith in them, because I fucking do. I have loads of faith. I'm a little worried though that now we're on camera that this run might fall apart, because that would be typical of YouTube series, wouldn't it? It would be typical of both me and Franny. Okay, so Atkinson on the ball, forward for Mellis, my player of the season so far, through for Telford, great ball Telford, snatched it at the chance. Could he have taken a touch there? I think he might have had time to take a touch, you know. We'll find out here. So Maguire throws it into Ovi. Inside to Atkinson, who's going to play it forward for Mellis, who's going to find the run of Telford. It's a good run. I guess not really, no. The angle would have narrowed if he'd taken a touch. So, yeah. Anyway, Mellis with the free kick for us. Played in. Luis Silva goes for... Oh, there's a counter on here. El Kayati running at Rooney. Rooney, you're going to have to go across to him. And I know there's players joining, but you're going to have to go across to him. And don't foul him, you fucking idiot. Oh, shit. Shit. He's really going to get booked for that. I imagine he'll get booked. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are in trouble, aren't we? Oh, let's not watch that. So it's El Kayati to take the penalty himself. He earned it. He'll take it. And he'll slot it underneath Keller-Roos. For a goal. Don't worry. Come on. Don't worry. Be happy. Right. Let's not watch that. They're having much of the ball as well. And it's them with a corner now. 25 minutes in. Don't give away another penalty. Clover's got that clear. No. Okay. I knew this would happen. I knew that as soon as I started recording, all this amazing play, because we've been playing some excellent football as well during that run. Some really good stuff. I knew it would fall apart as soon as I started recording it. I just knew. Right, come on, let's get back in it. Ovi. Mellis. Ovi forward for Mavi. Mavi, who's so quick and strong. Mellis. Inside for Atkinson. Telford. Find Maguire. Good. Get a cross in. It's a great cross. Mavi, great goal. Come on, lads. Straight back in it. No fucking about, no heads dropping. So Maguire gets it out. He gets to the byline. Beats two men, really. Great cross. And a great glancing header into the far corner. That's a really good goal. That's a really, really good goal. So we're not having much possession, so I am actually just going to put us on counter. Because they're dominating the ball, so why not? We'll go on counter. And we'll just allow that to happen and hopefully spring quicker attacks. Ovi's had a really poor game. In fact, deep line playmaker when you're on counter isn't really what you want, so show me something else. I'm going to bring Ovi off. Throw. Actually, no, I won't yet. No, he's responded well to the team sort, so I'll give him a chance. We'll go with passionate faith as well. Alright. Well, Ovi, I've given him 12.5 minutes into the second half, and it hasn't really improved. So I'm going to bring Alex O'Hanlon in as a central midfielder on support, and hopefully he can do a little more in there, a bit more active, a bit more busy, and get us set up to get on the counter a little quicker, get in there a little more. So there's a highlight here. It's Winter with their throw. There's Wright. Win that, Adrian. He hasn't done, but that header's gone nowhere. Joe Maguire, don't lose the ball there. Do not. Ball forward for Telford. If he can get it, he can't. James gets there in front of him, and it's right on the right wing. This is definitely their attack then. O'Hanlon getting across. Keller, don't lose that. Oh, fucking hell. Disallowed goal. Wait, what? Eh? So, what? Disallowed goal, Sean Rooney. Oh, so it would have been a Rooney on goal, but it was given as pushing. That's very dodgy. That's very dodgy indeed. But we'll take it. But they look like they might score a third here anyway. Here's Win to the right back. Ball in for Healy. Off the post. Okay, we're living on a bit of a prayer here. We'll not watch that. We will have a pause and go to tactics. Okay. It's only 2-1. We have been pretty convincingly outplayed here. Telford's had a really poor game, so he can come off for Andy Little. This is a bit of a last prayer for you, mate. A bit of a last prayer. And I'm going to bring the moaning Alex Lawless in. I'm going to bring you as a ball midfielder on support. Push up a bit more. Win the ball a bit higher for us, mate. And Mellis, I might change his role to just a straight up attacking midfielder. On attack. Yep, I will. Let's roll with this, and we're not going to go on counter, we're going to go on attacking. Actually, I'm going to clear instructions and then go on attacking. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alex Lowe still feels it gets on well with me, even though he's moaning at me constantly. And apparently having rows with me. It did that glitch where it's about bouncing back from relegation. Even though we got promoted last year, which is weird. But yeah, it's going to be their free kick again. Play to right. Look at the space he's in. But we've won it. But they're going to get it straight back. Smith, Brown, is Slater. Got numbers pushed out if we can win the ball. Eastman. Yes, Mavi. Oh, I thought Mavi might have won that. But it's not. Oh, it's just a penalty again. And that might be a red card as well, because he was last man. And their player was through. No booking at all. Okay. That's a bit of an odd one. But yeah, second penalty of the game for Colchester. So this is looking like it's going to be a loss. I'm going to go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Going to throw us on an overload just in case. But yeah, let's go back to the pitch view and watch the penalty. It's El Kiati again. And it's in the top corner this time. Another good penalty. I knew this would happen. I knew with how well we were playing, with winning all those games and being unbeaten, I knew that as soon as whenever I chose to start recording, as soon as I did, that would be the first loss. I just knew it. I just knew. Don't make it work. I shouldn't have put it on overload, should I? That's only going to potentially make us lose it by even more. O'Hanlon, good stuff, mate. Don't lose it. Thank you. Mavi for Mellis. Inside, mate. Inside. Okay, outside's fine. It's worked. Maguire. Lawless. It's decent football. No, it's not. Oh, dear. Okay. Win that, please, Adrian. Good, mate. Good man. Oh, dear. Healy's through for them. Awful shot. Awful. Is that even highlight worthy, really? Another highlight then. Keller Roos. Come on, Mavi, get to that. Yes. Okay, Mellis, make that run. Make that run that you started making. Poor ball for you, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. It has just fallen apart. Oh, dear. Okay, they're through again. I'm going to drop us back to standard. There's no good being an overload here. We're only going to concede more goals. Very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. I wanted to show you how good we've been. But I haven't been able to because we've played abysmally. Really, really badly. And we haven't deserved to get anything from this game, and we won't do. 3-1 defeat. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just knew that as soon as I started recording it'd fall apart. I just knew it. It had been too good to be true. To be fair, every game I've been thinking, is this the one that we lose? And there it finally is. Calm. Far from pleased, because I am. We didn't even put up that much of a scrap. We've been dominating games, and we've been dominated there. We're still top of the league, because our competitors didn't take advantage. 6-3, Bury beat Burton. That looked like a good game. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I'm sorry, guys. Let you down. And so the question now becomes, do we change anything? Because one poor performance doesn't negate all the excellent ones that came before it. But, I mean, Sean Rooney's performance was really bad. And Vera's been moaning that he doesn't get enough game time, so Vera is going to come in. Anyone else, though? Adrian's down to 85%, but he's just been phenomenal. Even in that defeat, he was good. So I'm going to leave him in. Maguire's dropped off a little bit, so Raheem Hanley can come in and have a game. Oh dear. Actually, looking at how much Mellis has actually levelled off recently. But no, I can't take Mellis out. He's been so good. I think we'll leave it at that for now. Might actually... Yeah, I'm going to bring White Man in for Clovis. I could regret that. Clovis can still be on the bench though. Where are you, Clovis? You're there. Clovis on the bench instead of Lawless. I'm going to bring White Man in. Going to bring in White Man. Because, I mean, the last game played really well. So, Ovi had a really poor game last game, didn't he? No, I'll leave him in. Leave him in. Okay, we're going with this. Wow, so Rotherham are heavy favourites to beat us. We're 4-1 at home. That's some of the worst odds we've had. So Rotherham are clearly one of the stronger teams in this division, as evidenced by the fact that they're fourth. If they beat us, they will not go ahead of us unless they absolutely hammer us. But Fleetwood might, as might Sheffield United if they get a big win. So that league position doesn't really matter at this stage of the season, but it'd be nice to beat Rotherham, honestly, it really would. So how many of these players do I actually know then? Richie Smallwood's a very good centre midfielder. Newell's a decent winger. Other than that, I'm struggling a bit, if I'm honest. I don't know if I really know any of these dudes. Greg Halford is on the bench. Taylor. Danny Ward is a decent striker. Matic's a semi-decent left-back. Other than that, though, it looks like a lot of turnover in this Rotherham team. So let's have a quick goosey goose at what kind of players they've actually got. So they've got Shaquille Coolthirst up front. Good old Coolthirst. He's got 5 goals in 12 games. Nicholas Jääskeläinen, they have in on loan from Everton. I dare say Fry knows a bit about him. Played 11 games for him, scored 3 and set a couple up as well. In terms of their big performers, their defenders are all performing quite well. Jack Stobbs on the right wing on loan. Who are you on loan from, mate? Chef Wednesday is playing very well for them. Other than that, kind of average, really. Don't think there's too much I really need to worry about. Let's have a look at Coolthirst's. Oh shit, he is good, isn't he? And this Jan is alright. He's very good physically. Joe Newell, who I know all about, very good all-round winger. This Jack Stobbs, lads, let's have a look. He's alright. Richie Smallwood's probably the best player, one of the best players at Rotherham in real life right now. Very good mental stats, decent tackling. He's a good defensive midfielder. Who's ranking Castillo on loan from? Leicester. He looks kind of poor, to be honest. I think we can match these guys. I think we can match them up. Okay, Vera's cleared it straight downfield from kickoff. Telford's going to find this. Can he find Mavi? Come on, Telford. Nah, ball. Intercepts. Not intercept. Intervenes, we'll go with. Words. Okay, 5 minutes in, they're straight in. Stops. OV gets it clear though. Here's Mavi. Can he have a bit of hold-up play here, Mavi? Bit of hold-up play. Very good. There's OV again. Mellis. Play inside for Whiteman. Good. Play it to Atkinson. Good. Bit of space out here for Vera, but they've covered it now. They've covered it. Here's Hanley. Changed both fullbacks for this game, just realised. That's really poor, though, from Hanley. But OV will retrieve. Mellis. Forward for Telford. Has Atkinson there. Look at Vera. Oh, stop the run, but Telford's made one. Telford's in. Telford scores. 1-0 up. And I'm just going to drop my fullbacks back a little bit because they both are bombing forward. We'll just drop them onto support. Just to try and still get forward, guys. But, you know, we're a goal up now, so there's no need to go quite so gung-ho. Okay. I don't know why I described that in such detail when you've seen me do that pretty much every episode of this series. But yeah, I was watching for Vera's run, but Atkinson was watching for Telford's. Great through ball. Telford touch, and then bang at the near post. Very similar to the position he had a chance in the last game, but didn't take it. That time he had a bit more time. He did take the touch, and he made the finish. Excellent stuff, young lad. But there comes straight forward. Rankin Castillo crossed in. It's going to come out on this for Smallwood. And there's Stobbs. And there's Jonkins, and it's straight away one apiece. I'm going to put him back on attacking then. Because I ain't sitting back in this game. I want to win this. So, good, decent goal from them, to be honest. This is lining up to one of those games that Well, call it now. Who's going to win it? Put in the comments now. Pause it. Tell me what you think the final score is going to be. We'll go. I know I can't. You could just watch the end and then comment. We'll go on the honour system. Put in the comments what you think the score is going to be. I think 5-2 to us. There you go. There's my bet. Okay, Vera. Naturally, after I picked that up, there's no more highlights. Here's Atkinson now. OV. Oh, looking for Mellis but not finding him. Win that, please, Lewis. Yes, good. OV. White man. Hanley's a long way inside. Atkinson. White man. OV. Hanley. It's not Grant Hanley, don't worry. I'm not playing Grant Hanley at left back. It's Raheem. Mellis. Atkinson. He has runners there. He has Telford again. Oh, Telford. Oh, sunshine. Oh, what the fuck was that? What happened there, mate? We'll definitely watch this in 3D. White man. OV. Forward for Mellis. Forward for Atkinson, who has runners. He has Mavi making a run as well, but he plays Telford through them. Oh my days, that's so bad. Pretty sure you're left-footed as well, mate. Okay then, with that, half-time approaches. See, Brady thinks we're doing well. I'd disagree, but then they're heavy favourites, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that. I'm going to be assertive then and say keep going. Yeah, there we go. That'll do nicely. From kickoff here, this might actually be a thing. Telford, Atkinson, shoot. No, he's played for Telford again. Telford, straight from kickoff, we're 2-1 up. Get in. Yes. And again, I'll admit this to you now. With both of our goals, as they've gone in, I've looked up to the top left to see the scoreboard change and been expecting the 1 and now the 2 to appear here, just because I'm used to. I normally play as Rotherham in these things, man. What can I say? So Atkinson to Telford is the dynamite combination in this game, but they have their own as well. Can Whiteman win that? Yes, he can. Here's Telford. Hold it up a little, mate. Wait for Mavi. Mavi, make a run. Come on, mate. There you go. Look at the men we have streaming forward here. OV, play it for Telford. Telford on a hat-trick. Telford! Good save by McKee, but it was kind of down the middle. Telford could have 4 goals in this game so far. Mellis with the corner. Will anything come of it? I would suggest probably not. And indeed, not. Although the highlight's still going, so maybe this is their attack. Oh no, fucking Adrian. Excellent pace, mate. Here's Mavi. Is this just going to cut and end at some point? Or are we actually going to have an attack here? Ovi. Mellis. Telford. Mellis is through if you play him. That's a great ball for Mellis. Mellis, it's 3-1. What an excellent... That team talk worked a fucking dream. Right, tactic screen. We're going to just drop it back a little bit. We're going to put Whiteman onto Anchorman, which is his most comfortable role. Defensive fullback for Vera. Can Raheem Hanley play that? Not really. He's a more attacking sort of wing back, but he can do a reasonable job at it. So we'll stick him on it, and we will replace Adrian, who I bigged up before the game, but he is now knackered and not played that well. So Josh Robinson can come in at centre back, and in terms of subs, that can be it for now actually. So a really good goal again here. Telford with the ball. Mellis makes the run. The defenders don't track it. Lackman should have tracked that run way earlier, but didn't. Mellis gets in. Keeper could have probably got that as well, but Mellis just thunders in at the near post for yet another goal. What a player. What a signing he's proven to be. If you saw me sign him in that previous episode and you questioned the decision, then what are you thinking now, guys? What are you thinking now? Mellis with the free kick. It's deep. Lewis Silva, did he win that? Doesn't really matter because Raheem Henry's going to win that. Oh, it's Small would get... Oh dear, this could be a counter. Vera, please get to that, mate. Please. Good man. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Good. So what's this highlight going to be then? Answers on a postcard. Mavi win that? No. Okay, here they come. So you will notice that my 5-2 prediction is still on. That's me getting a text. Apologies, I forgot to silence my phone. Here's Mavi. Atkinson. Franny knows I'm recording right now. If that text from Franny, I'm going to be really mad. It's Atkinson. Atkinson shoots. Good save by McKee. And with that, we'll kind of drop onto counter a bit as well, I think, actually. Just drop off a little. No need to be pressing forward quite so much. And at the 75-minute mark or thereabouts, we'll make a couple of changes. We'll bring on Joe Pigott for Mavi, and Ian can come in for Mellis. There we go. Very good stuff. Very good performances from those two. Very happy with them. Weren't directly involved in any of the goals, I think. Oh no, Mellis scored one. Of course he did. That's a stupid thing to say. Idiot boy. Newell with a free kick for them. Is this going to be anything or just the end of the game? It's just the end of the game. So, back-to-back 3-1s, wasn't it? Because didn't we lose the last match 3-1? Not bad, I guess. I guess you've seen a little bit in this game against Rotherham in the home game of what this team has actually been doing. And even that, we're defying odds here. I mean, we're top of the fucking league. We 18 months ago, we weren't even in the Football League. Now we're top of League One. Now we're pushing for a promotion to the Championship, the second tier. We started this save in the 5th tier. We've got 2 back-to-back promotions in our first 2 seasons, and now we're top of the league. About coming up towards a quarter of the way through the season in our 3rd season. I honestly, I expected to get promoted in the first season from the Vanarama National. Fully expected to get promoted first season into the Football League. Last season, I expected to try and aim. I was trying to aim for lower mid-table. Consolidate and then maybe press for promotion in our second season. Didn't expect, we should have won the league. We lost it on the last day because of our own poor performance in the final 2 or 3 games actually. And then that was a big surprise, huge surprise to get promotion last season. To be top of the league again now, I was expecting to maybe try and fight. I would have bitten your hand off for 21st place in this season, which is I think the last place before relegation. We can actually check that if I just do this. 20th, actually. 4 people get relegated from this league. Wow. I would have bitten your hand off for 20th. But we're first with 11 games played. Which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I don't know, man. I don't really have words. I hope you're as happy with this. I hope you're as proud of this as I am. If you are, leave a like. Go to the comments. Tell me about it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more. I am a flabbergasted Freddie Adu. Peace.